Now, every time I release a video showcasing an application which gives you access to free live TV, free movies, TV shows, and all that good stuff, probably the most common question I get asked is, why do I need to use a VPN to access his content? Now, typically that comment comes from somebody who's not in the United States because, as you guys know, these streaming applications are designed for the US audience. And if you try to access that outside the United States, that's when you see those geo restrictions or those geo-blocked warnings. And this is where people just start their VPN, set their location to United States, and then access that content. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if we could actually access all of the content we see in the background, plus thousands of free movies and TV shows, absolutely free from wherever you are in the world, without using any kind of VPN and without paying for any of those unblocking services. So in this video today, let me show you how you can do exactly that on your Firestick or really any Android device. All you need to do is just hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So with all of that being said, let's get started. If you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest tech tutorials, the latest Firestick, Android and Android TV tips and tricks, then please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's a small click from you, but it makes a big difference to me. Thank you. Okay, so to get this process working on your device, head over to your settings, go over to My Fire TV, go to developer options, and make sure you have the apps from unknown sources enabled. Once you've done that, let's now press the home key. Let's now open up Downloader. And if you are doing this from an Android TV device or any other Android device, you can just open up your favorite browser like Chrome or Firefox and access my website. Now on Downloader, the quickest way to get to my website is just type in the short code, which is 53402. Let's type that in and click on Go. Give that a second and that'll take you directly to my website. Now when you get to the site, if you click on the hamburger menu, which is this one here, let's click on that and click on tutorials. And the latest tutorial in the list will be how to access this streaming application without using any kind of VPN. So let's open that up. Here it is. Let's scroll down. And essentially we're going to use this quick shortcut maker to allow us to bypass the initial location check. So let's scroll down. And just under here, we should have the two links we need. So the first link is the shortcut maker. Let's click on that, scroll down, and make sure you only click on the green download button. So let's download and install that first. And once that's done, let's press the back button and let's get the special version of Xumo TV. Now this is the only version I've found that works so far, but if I come across a different version, I will also share it with you guys. But all the other ones I've tested before, none of them allowed me to bypass that region check other than version 2.8.8. Let's scroll down and click on the green download button. So install both these applications onto your device. Once that's done, let's now press the home key. So here is a special version of Xumo TV, and over here is the quick shortcut maker. So let's open up first. Now I came across this application when I was looking for ways on how we can create shortcuts for our custom launcher. And that's really the purpose of this application, but unfortunately you can't actually see those shortcuts in the stock launcher. The only place where you can see them is in a custom launcher. Now whilst actually browsing through this, I noticed that most of these applications, as we can see here, they have lots of different processes that can potentially start the application. And it was only when I came down to Xumo TV, I noticed that we had two separate activities. We had the splash activity and the main activity. Now if you try to open this up, let me bring up the virtual mouse. Let's click on that. Let's click on try. So this will actually try to launch that custom activity. Let's click on that. What do we see? We get the warning that this application is not available in your location. And this is basically the activity that gets launched when you start this application by just clicking on the icon. So I back out of that. So if I click on this now, so that's basically the activity that's checking what's your current location. And if it's not United States, you get to see this error. Now if we back out of this, now for our test I thought, what's this main activity? Why does this application have two? So if I try and launch that one, let's click on that. Let's click on try. And we can see when we launch this activity, it actually takes you straight into the application. It bypasses that initial location check and takes you straight into the application, guys. So do give a thumbs up for that. Now in the application, I can go to the top here, click on the back arrow, click on demand. I can now access all of this content here with no geo restrictions and without using any kind of VPN, even though I'm in the UK. And as we know, this application doesn't work here unless you activate the VPN. So because we've confirmed that that particular activity will bypass our location check, we can actually create a special shortcut to that directly on our home screen of our custom launcher. So let me show you how to do that. If I press the home key, let's go back to the shortcut maker. So we know this is the good shortcut. I can now click on create. And this will now create a custom shortcut directly to that activity. So when you launch that shortcut, it will take you straight into the application without doing any of that location check. So let's try that now. And as I mentioned before, guys, to see the actual shortcuts, you do have to use your custom launcher. Here is mine. Let's scroll down. And here is a new shortcut there. And you can tell it's a shortcut because of that small arrow on the bottom left. So now when I click on that, I mean, this is the normal application. So if I click on this, we get an error. Let's back out of this. But now when I click on this one here, what happens? No error, and we can now enjoy all of this amazing content. Let me take you around. So lots of stuff in here from news. You got TV and movies. You got a sports section, kids and family. You got food, drink and travel, comedy, entertainment, lifestyle, pop culture. Lots of content in here, guys. And of course, anything you click on, just one click, and that starts playing straight away in full HD and without using any VPN. So do give a thumbs up for that. We also have a large section of movies. Let's go to that now. And we can just see, guys, they do have a very decent library of movies. Lots of stuff in here. You got some editor picks. You've got some thrillers, horrors. And one last test, if you want to watch anything. Let's try this one over here. Click on that. Click on play. Give that a second. And that movie starts playing straight away without any issues whatsoever. And let's back out of that. On demand is working fine. And we also have the on now section. So that's all for this video, guys. Many thanks for watching. As I mentioned at the start of this video, it really is one of the most common questions I get asked when reviewing any of these free streaming applications, that if I'm not United States, why do I have to use a VPN? Is there anything else that I can do? So when I came across this process, I really just wanted to share it with you straight away, because I know lots of you are always looking for free content, but maybe not all of you want to use a VPN. So if you did find this video useful, then do give it a thumbs up. And I'm also going to release part 2 of the remote control toolbox for your Android devices, which will show you how you can actually make that connection over the internet and take control of somebody else's device. So once again, guys, many thanks for your support, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.